Hey guys, Zach here. Today, 4 main techniques I use to treat my alopecia areata and regrow my hair. 4 techniques I used were the AIP, autoimmune paleo, autoimmune protocol diet, intermittent fasting, meditation, and Chesapeake holistic. So I'll go through in depth on each one of these, and I have a bunch more videos coming out explaining more in-depth things. So number 1, the autoimmune paleo / autoimmune protocol diet. This is an elimination diet where you take out all inflammatory foods. Biggest culprits being gluten, dairy, legumes, soy, nightshade vegetables, which are potatoes, tomatoes, eggplant, peppers, alcohol, sugars, refined sugars, really just all not good stuff for you. So it's a lot of work. Basically, you eat lots of cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, leafy greens like spinach and kale, low sugar fruits like berries, and high quality grass-fed meats like lamb, grass-fed beef, and wild caught fish. Also high in like olive oils, coconut oils, things like that. There's a bunch of rules and what's allowed, what's not allowed. The main benefit of the AIP diet is lowering inflammation, which inflammation is the trigger of all disease. It's the trigger of leaky gut, which allows these autoimmune flare-ups to take place. So what we want to do is only take in anti-inflammatory foods, cut out all the inflammation-boosting foods, and really just calm down that gut so we can allow our bodies to heal itself. Now, along with the AIP elimination diet, I use number 2, intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is a technique where you don't restrict what you eat, just when you eat. So my window was from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So I would eat all my meals, all my food for the day within that 8-hour time frame. It's actually easier to stick to than a normal diet because you're not switching up what you eat, you're switching up when you eat. Paired with the AIP elimination diet, you have to switch up what you eat too. But the big thing with intermittent fasting is, we weren't meant to be digesting food at all times during the day. Our ancestors, they starved for a few days and then they feasted. They fasted and then they feasted. So that's the idea behind intermittent fasting, is that when you give your body enough time to digest the foods, it doesn't necessarily matter what you eat, although you should be eating healthy. If you have an autoimmune disease, if you have alopecia areata and you're trying to heal it, you should be eating on the AIP elimination diet. Coupled with intermittent fasting, giving your body that extra time to digest everything, it can be very, very crucial. So I highly recommend intermittent fasting. The smaller your window, the better. If you can do 6 to 8 hour windows every day, that's really ideal. I love my 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sometimes I go 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. It switches, but I generally stay in that sort of range. Now, the third technique I used was meditation. The doctors don't know what causes alopecia areata. They have no cure for it. The first thing everybody always asks when I say, I had alopecia areata, it's, were you stressed? And while there's no direct correlation between stress, alopecia areata, some people swear by it. Scientists, doctors, we don't even know the half of what stress causes. It wreaks complete havoc in your body. It is very possible that stress could have triggered alopecia areata to come out or made it worse. So what meditation does is it decreases that stress. I highly recommend starting meditation practice. I have a bunch of guided meditation videos. I'll throw right up here. I began to meditate and I began to go through my past and all the mistakes I made, forgive myself, and my hair started growing back. Now, I started the AIP diet along with intermittent fasting and meditation all at once. All 3 of those things together really propelled me and allowed my hair to grow back. And number 4, along with all 3 of those things, was Chesapeake holistic. So I went to this holistic place in Maryland, where I used to live, my hometown. My hair had already started growing back for a few months before I went to see them. They took my readings. They were really surprised. They said, "Oh man, you're eating all these healthy foods. You're doing everything you need to be doing, but your body isn't showing any of the vitamins or minerals." They put me on a digestive enzyme, probiotics, vitamin D, and vitamin B complex. All of those things together really helped aid my hair growth and help treat my alopecia areata. So I recommend getting a holistic doctor and having it tailored to you, because you might not need a digestive enzyme or you might need a different one than what I had, so I can't recommend anything really. All I know is that across the board, people with autoimmune diseases are recommended to take vitamin D, and everyone should be taking probiotics. So you can get those at your store, but the other things, the B complex and the digestive enzymes, those are going to be really specific to your body and your needs. And even the vitamin D and the probiotic, they're going to be more specific to your needs, how much you should take and how often you should take it, all that stuff. So I highly recommend seeing a holistic doctor in your area. If you're in the Maryland region, Chesapeake Holistic is by Annapolis, so I can, I'll put their link up there somewhere. So those were the 4 techniques I used to help regrow my alopecia areata, grow back my hair. If you guys use these, I hope you will. Maybe you can see the same hair regrow.